Wait, when you say everything got all weird after it...
I woke up and my sister was making breakfast.
And?
I don't have a sister. Or I didn't until yesterday.
In 101 and 102, New World, Part 1, Part 2, we meet our core two, or our big two, Angelica and Scout, and we sort of get a glimpse into their lives before anything goes down. And then we get to a second day, and some weird things begin to happen to them, and other people show up in their lives, and they just sort of have to try and start to figure out what's going on.
So our pilot begins with our two protagonists, Angelica and Scout, and they're very different. But they end up in this very similar situation where one day they wake up and they have these twins who they have no memory of. And the first two episodes are really about them figuring out what that means for their lives. Like, they don't really have the bandwidth at that moment to try to figure out why it happened. They're just trying to figure out what to do about it.
That's what I really like about it, about
same.
episode 1 and 2, is a lot of really interesting, a bunch of unique relationships are built amongst like Scout and Gray, the twins.
Caden moves in.
They make a card.
This a glittery card.
Mark's introduced, and Mark becomes more important later. And like, even though neither of us are really in 101 at all, but like there's still a lot of important character building for like everyone else, which is really, really cool part of it. And then at the end of 101, Caden comes in.
Oh, hey.
Your friend from camp is here.
I've never been to camp. Who are you?
And then the end of 102, Knife Man comes in.
Yeah.
My favorite scene to film was the one, the Radiohead scene. That was done in my basement, actually, with my old radio. That was fun to do. I felt like, there wasn't any real, constraints. It was just a general concept of what Craig wanted it to look like.
Yeah. Probably the scene with the card. Not gonna say what it's for, but that was a pretty fun time.
My favorite scene to film was one of the first scenes we filmed, and that was, I would say one of two things. Either the time where we filmed some things in Scout's room, which is actually in Angelica's house, and Kristen's house, and it was funny because she had this misadventure where she washed her hands, but the soap was like solids. It was like
it felt like shaving cream. It wasn't like the foam soap. It was like it came out and it was silky like shaving cream, and I was like, okay, I'm not this dumb. I know this bottle says soap, but it feels like shaving.
Alright, so we're in from This Is Where I Come In. What? That didn't happen. Jordan, come back. Honestly, we can just film without her if she'll be quiet.
Low-key, I think I just washed my hands with shaving cream, but it says soap, so...
I think my favorite scene to film, it was more like a day of filming. There's a scene at the end of 102, towards the end, where Caden is meeting up with Scout and Angelica to kind of explain the whole situation to them.
We're in danger?
More than you can know. We just had a really fun day filming that. We just had a bunch of people over. We did a bunch of scenes from like random episodes, and like it was just like a huge group that was there. And like I remember I found a piano in Lexi's house, which is Angelica and Andrew's house, and then I tried to play the Office theme song, and then Joey was trying to document it, and then it didn't work.
101 and 102 were the hardest episodes scheduling-wise, just because we didn't have everything completely figured out.
people didn't realize how cool it was yet. So.
Yeah, and we also, at the time, we were filming it during the school year, and it was very hard to schedule people during the school year, because even I was too busy most of the time to...
It was a pretty easy episode, all things considered.
The only hard thing about it was that 101 and 102 had to be done for a school project for Craig, and there was a big deadline on that. Like the rest of the first season, we could film it up through like the end of the summer. We had time, but like 101 and 102, we had like 4 months to get all that done.
Hardest part of this episode to edit was 101.36 and 101.14 because when we filmed those, the audio was really full of background noise, and so we had to go back and dub them over.
I would say that probably the hardest part of 101, a good example of a really hard part for 101 and 102 to film was this party sequence towards the beginning where it's Angelica, because we had to completely cut Elliot and Lily from it because we couldn't cast them, even though they're really important to the scene, and we couldn't get like an actual party together, so it was just Emily O'Keefe in the other room hitting a ball around and going woo occasionally.
All right, anything else?
This just says literally anything else.
It was our first. It was our first try, so it was a little rough.
My one thing about all I want to say about 101 and 102 is I wasn't involved too at the time, but her and I are like besties, wowza. But it's the hardest I've ever seen her work on anything.
Also, in loving memory of Zachary Shields. I don't know if this one is Zachary. He was our mark for the pilot, and he wasn't able to return after that, but we miss him. We miss him dearly.
Yes, we do. He was a good mark.
My thing with the pilot is great, but we were really learning while we were filming 101 and 102. So when people see the pilot, they might look at that and say, "Oh yeah, it's good," but there's more issues in 101 102 than in the rest of it. And so my thing is stick with it. We learned about stuff in 101 and 102, and then we were like, wait, now we sort of know what we're doing, and so we got a lot better, and I think Craig would agree with me on that, and that we had a big learning process in 101 and 102, and then we improved a lot as we went along. So that's me on the pilot.